Good morning. It is Saturday after Thanksgiving 2020, the year of the pandemic, and we are supposed to not travel for Thanksgiving, but this year we did travel back to the Midwest to visit family, Michigan, Indiana, and pulled our camper so that we could isolate and, try to be safe as we can. But I wasn't going to film. I haven't filmed this trip, but this morning is just beautiful. We're at Prophetstown State Park in Indiana, near West Lafayette, Indiana, and it's absolutely gorgeous. The whole state park looks fabulous. We haven't really explored, but the campground is very well done. Great roads, and I'm going to go walk to the facilities now and get a little video of that. But we're in maybe a newer loop, a big loop, and yeah, there's no sewer, no water. The other loop is tree lined and has full hookups, but it's super nice over here, and I can just envision the day of coming back for a Purdue football game and camping out here and really enjoying ourselves. It's really quite something. It's something I didn't know was here, so just had to pull the camera out and record a little bit because it's quite nice. So let me take you on a little spin around the campground. Actually, we're here on the end of the loop, and let me spin the camera around. But a little bit of sun there. But anyway, it's our view of just this prairie type grassland, marshland, and it's just really spectacular. We had a full moon last night, so you couldn't really see the stars. But yeah, absolutely impressed. And $30 a night, which is pretty good. So just 2 nights here. Not a problem not to have the hookups. So, yep. Not a lot of folks here, obviously, which was nice to have some distance, and super quiet last night. So these sites are all super level, and they're not huge. So I guess you'd have to be careful about what camper you're pulling in, but just electricity. But there's these water spots. If you were close to one of these water spots, you could definitely run a hose and fill up your tanks, so that's super nice. Walking down the loop, and going to show you the comfort station. It looks really brand new, so pretty cool. A little picture of the map of the campground.
This was a really nice comfort station, quite large, super clean. The showers had great water pressure, and the water was hot.
$233. So neat thing about this, it's on the corner of the loop, and it kind of, the ground drops off, so you have a longer view. So the opposite side of this campground is the Wabash River, but there's some kind of marshland over here, some kind of fishing pond, and this big hill, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I like this for a campsite. But technically, all these campsites are pretty good. So.
To get a feel for the campground, this is driving out of our loop, and it's kind of a mix between open and trees. These sites are also full hookup. And again, it was a really nice day, super nice campground, and as you can see, plenty of space. This is driving back into the campground and what I think is the original loop. These are full hookup sites with trees, shade, and great level sites. The truck here is turning left and driving through a pull-through site. So back in on the right and pull through on the left, and these are big rig friendly. This would be the place to be in the summertime, I think. Here we transition from the treed area and full hookups into the open area and just electricity. These are really nice sites. I like the open sky, and at night you can see the stars much better. Here's our rig on the right. We picked a corner spot on the back loop, had the whole place to ourselves.
All right, I'm gonna head out for a run. Take my GoPro with me and get some pictures of the state park and campground. If you're searched for this campground and looking at my channel for the first time, if you could please subscribe, I'd appreciate that. It's a small amateur channel, but trying to grow it, trying to gather a little bit of community and get some feedback. Thanks. Campground main office must be closed for the winter. Get some wood for sale. Here's a bike path that runs along the whole entryway, which is pretty cool. Yeah, the water and dump stations are right next to each other. Water and dump. What we got here, we have a just electric site, so we pulled over to the dump station and dumped from a few days of moose stocking, and then we ran a hose across the way and filled the tanks at the same time. So that worked out pretty well. I don't mind making people drive over a hose. It doesn't bother me. It seems like everything's just new or updated or what have you. It's really nice. The aquatic center behind me, I'm not going to run down there presently, but yeah, it must be, the building looks awesome and it's a big slide, so I bet that's a huge attraction in the summertime. All right, we're heading towards the farm and the main entrance and coming up on a bridge, and the stonework on it is just amazing. Here we go. They look like real stones. Like a lot like real stone. All found locally. Glacier carried them down from Canada thousands of years ago. Thank you, Canada, for the rocks. Appreciate it. Woo! Woo! Good morning. Good life being a chicken here. They don't have any eggs available. Maybe what they do have is been spoke for. Hello, baby. Hello, how's that sunshine? Oh, you're pretty. Who's pretty girl? Y'all pretty girls? There's the turkey. Everybody's sleeping. See if I can get a selfie with me in the pumpkin. How's that look? It's good. Covers my hair up. All right, some tools. Ice cream maker. Well, that's cool. Bet you the ice cream was like a real treat back in the day. Here's the star attraction. Literally my favorite thing in life. Not my favorite thing in life, but one of my favorite things in life. Hello, piggies. Oh, who's a piggy? You want to eat my camera? You're a good boy, huh? Oh, yes. Oh, I know. I know. You guys got some mud. You guys are just falling into the stereotype of pigs and mud. Woof, woof, woof. I don't have any food, baby. I know. I don't have any food. You guys are adorable. You're a little porky. Little porky. Hello, piggy, piggy, piggy. Oh, yes. A little dusty. It's a little dusty. That's pretty awesome. I had 4-H pigs, and my first 2 I ever had, I cared for them daily, and they didn't have a mud pit, so I hosed them down and sat in the pen with them and named the pigs Bubba and Leroy, and they were awesome. Much claim of fame for me. This barn is cool. So when I was a kid, our neighbors across the street had cows, the karst, and they didn't actually have a hay mount, but they just stacked hay and straw from the floor up and all the way to the rafters, and countless hours of time spending playing in there. We're not supposed to, but we did. We always did. Came out and we'd be just covered in cuts and stuff from the straw. But this hay mount, this barn is cool. Check out this hay mount. It's way up there. Kitty, you are a friendly old kitty, aren't you? You're a friendly kitty. Yep. I bet they have some bleachers set up over here. I bet they have some really fun programs. So what a great thing for kids to actually see what it was like, or what a farm is, or what animals are. That's very cool. Get the old get the classic tractor. I bet you that still runs. Well, not really sure where to go from here. I was hoping that was a map. Alright, just ran across the prairie and there was a tree line, and I'm in the tree line, and I was hoping the other side of the tree line would be the river, but just a field. But across the field you can see the river. But some deer. It's amazing that they can come crashing through this countryside. Pretty cool. Woodland Indian settlement. I don't know. For me, I don't think about what Indians having log homes. Corn crib. Found in a Native American village. It was used to dry and store corn. Who knew? Who knew? A little cool oasis out here in the middle of nowhere. Let's go see what this sign says. No map. Alright, we'll just take a trail and go. Let's go that way. Harm's way over there. Maybe there's a cut through over here. Running along the trail, going towards the fishing pond. And this runs parallel to the campground, but not a lot of access to the campground. Just one path. All right. 6.5 miles in, and I'm on the other end of the park. And I made it to the fishing pond. Booby, Dex, look at the camera. All right, just finished up the run, a little over 7 miles, and didn't quite cover the whole park. Yeah, it's a big place, beautiful place, and I had just gotten to the fishing pond, which was really tranquil and it looked beautiful, and the battery died. So that's the way it goes. So, but what a beautiful place, sunshine. It's a great day. Thanks for coming along. Hey, by the way, the hair, spectacular, isn't it? But we took a vacation in March and came back, and I hadn't cut it, let myself go a little bit, and came back. I'm like, well, you know, I'll cut my hair when I get back. And came back into don't come back to work from home. And then I'm like, okay, I'll cut my hair when I go back to work, go back in the office. And And here it is, almost December. Not going back to the office. So the hair is out of control. One of the longest in my entire life. And yeah, just trying to see how long it takes for it to actually fall down and succumb to the forces of gravity. So far, not too much.